In case you didn't know, I'm moving. I hope you guys have been keeping up with my videos. If you can see in the background, those aren't props, guys. Those are actual moving boxes because I'm moving in 30 minutes. Okay, so in 30 minutes, I am packing up this apartment and taking it to storage. Unfortunately, not to my new apartment. I've mentioned in my other videos, we are intermittently homeless, but I shouldn't really say that. We are going to stay with family for a couple days, but our new apartment is not officially ready yet. But for the last 7 days, almost 8, I've been packing up this apartment. Here's the proof. It's been a rough 7 days, but I'm going to leave you guys with a few tips that I've learned along the way. Hopefully, if you're moving in the future or moving anytime soon, these will help you. First thing, hear me out, okay? Hear me out, please. Declutter your home. Do it a month in advance. Don't even pack everything. Don't pack anything. Just go through your cabinets in your kitchen, your bedroom, your drawers, your dresser drawers. I know you have that junk drawer in your kitchen. Look at me. I know you do. Go through it. Declutter, purge, get rid of things. This is something I actually wish I had done earlier in advance because it slowed me down when it came to packing. Instead of just packing everything in my kitchen, I had to go through each cabinet and be like, okay, what's expired? What don't I use? These dishes I haven't used in forever. Maybe I can donate these. Please don't bring junk with you to your new place. I'm actually surprised at how much stuff I've accumulated in this house in the last 8 years because when I first moved here, I came with my bed and my dresser and maybe 2 boxes of clothes and that was it. And if you can now see behind me, I have a lot of stuff and I'm not gonna even flip the camera around, but I have a lot of stuff. So yeah, first one, declutter. The second one, get more bubble wrap, boxes, tape. Hear me out on tape. Than you think, and packing paper. You're going to need more than you think. I can almost promise you, if you're a minimalist, congrats. Take my advice with a grain of salt. But when I tell you I've driven back and forth to Walmart and Home Depot about 6 times, getting more boxes, getting more tape, you will go through so much tape. Unfortunately, I had to pack up things a little bit more detailed than I would have if we were just moving to our new place. So I have to pack it up as if we're going to storage. So I used a lot more tape in that sense because I really wanted to secure the boxes, make sure no critters get in it in storage units because we all know how that can kind of be. But yeah, definitely more boxes than you think. And packing paper. Forget really the bubble wrap. This one I got from Walmart. It was 10 bucks for a pack of 220 sheets. This is going to save your life. Get it from Walmart. If there's a Walmart near you, get it from Walmart. I spent $10 at Home Depot for packing paper for $70 and I ran out. For some people who really want to save kind of money on packing paper, you can use painter's paint paper on the roll at like Home Depot. It's a couple bucks cheaper, but honestly, at the end of the day, time is money for me. And me sitting and cutting each piece of paper that I need instead of just sitting it on top and rolling it up is not as useful for me. Personally, I would prefer to spend the money on packing paper that's already cut. I can move a little faster, move efficiently. But if you are trying to save a few bucks, you can use painter's paper from home supply stores. Okay, when it comes to your boxes, I recommend getting small and medium boxes. I think I only got about 4 large boxes and the only things that are in those boxes are my hanging clothes. The volume that is in those boxes can make those boxes get heavy very fast because the point of the large box is to fill it up. And if you fill it up with little things, no matter how light they are, everything accumulates and it's just going to get heavier and it's going to be harder to move. It's going to take up more space in your home, your storage, your new place, whatever. Stay kind of clear from the large boxes. I recommend maybe 1, 2, or 3 if you need them. Really do your mediums and smalls. That way you can pack efficiently. When it comes to buying boxes, if you're trying to save some coins, okay? Again, time is money for me. So going to different stores to ask for boxes, I just didn't have the time to do it, but you can. A lot of people recommend like Walmart and Costco. Here's the thing. A lot of produce and stuff come in those boxes. Other things as well. You can get stuff that's like soiled, wet. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably give you better boxes, but at the end of the day, my recommendation, and I've seen this online, try bookstores because books are really heavy. So the boxes that come from bookstores are going to support your stuff. So you're gonna get really good quality boxes from bookstores. Also, I heard hospitals. sanitary purposes, I heard hospitals are a great place to go and get boxes. Now, again, Walmart and Costco, I heard if you come early in the day, they will put some boxes aside for you, but I promise you, you're gonna need a lot more boxes than you think. Yeah, hospitals, bookstores, those are my recommendations for free boxes. Now, let's get to the real tea, okay? Start with your kitchen. I don't care what anyone says. This is my opinion. The kitchen was the hardest part, and it's the most intricate. It's the one that takes the most care, has the most fragile items. You have the most things, spices, plates. You have appliances, small appliances, large appliances, utensils. Like, there's so much in a kitchen that it's going to take you so much time. I think when it came to packing up my apartment, the kitchen, I was in there for maybe 4 or 5 days. Because again, I have to pack everything up a little bit more delicately than I would have going straight to my place. But honestly, your kitchen is going to take the most time. If you can do that starting 2 weeks out, you can put away mostly a lot of stuff in your kitchen. You don't have to clean out your fridge. You can save that like the last couple days or the last day or something. But when it comes to using all of your spices, now you're not really going to be making a gourmet meal over the next 2 weeks, every night. Leave out what you need. You don't need your crock pot right now. Me, I went bare minimum. I'm okay with living off of fast food and takeout for a week, so I don't have to clean dishes. So we have paper plates, plastic utensils, and I have salt and pepper. I got the basics. Once you get that out of the way, everything else is going to feel like butter. Here's the thing. I would say pack more than 1 box at a time. Now, don't get crazy and pack like 6. Okay, because then you're going to overwhelm yourself. But certain things will kind of nudge and fit in certain boxes in different ways. Still categorize them and kind of keep them, you know, organized. Don't just throw stuff from the kitchen, your bedroom, and the bathroom in 1 box. You will regret it later. We'll talk about that in a bit. But, you know, in the kitchen, I might be working on 3 boxes at a time. Why? Because one dish may not fit. Maybe it's too big, or this appliance may not fit in this box, but it can fit in the medium-sized box. So that way you can make sure every box is kind of filled, not overweight, but filled enough to the top where you don't want your boxes concaving on themselves when they're stacked. So try and fill it up as much as possible. So when it came to packing glasses in my kitchen, I invested in these, I think it was a 30 divider glass packing kit from Home Depot. It was $14. I did buy 2, so about 30 and change after taxes. I think it was worth it. I just feel like everything is a lot more secure. I used packing paper, rolled up my glasses in like 2 or 3 sheets of packing paper, and stuck them in the individual dividers. If you are looking to save a few bucks and you don't want to buy packing paper, although I recommend it, like I said, time is money for me, but you can use paper bags from the Dollar Tree. You can take your cup, stick it in a paper bag from Walmart they're only like $1 a pack. But I loved my little dividers from Home Depot. I think they were well worth it. When it comes to packing your dishes, pressure is what really is the biggest culprit of things breaking. So stack your dishes as if you're stacking them in a dishwasher, upright. Okay, so you're really not gonna have too much downward pressure. Everything should kind of stay, if you pack it nice and tight and add extra paper if you need to, and any loose crevices, everything should kind of stay in place. This was the most fun for me because I'm a Virgo, and organization and anything to help my moving process be smooth is a plus in my book. I bought these stickers that are labeled living room, bedroom, master bedroom, dining room, kitchen, storage, yada, 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 yada. They have been so useful, especially the fragile stickers. I will slap fragile stickers all over my boxes. So these are like the labels that I got, like I mentioned. They are from Amazon. I think they were 10 bucks. What I love about these is that every single box is labeled. Every single box has a home. So when it comes to efficiency and moving into a new place, I will literally take one of these stickers, say this is bedroom number 2, which will be my son's room, and put it on the door. So when people are moving in the boxes, they already know exactly what goes in what room, which room houses what boxes, and it just smooths out the process. Which is why I mentioned packing things in a box that belong just in that room. Now don't get me wrong, I do have some boxes that are a little mismatched, because by the time you get to the end of packing, you just have random things left and you kind of stick them in a box. You also want to pack an essentials box. Back there, somewhere, I have a box of toilet paper, Lysol wipes, screwdrivers, tape, everything that I know I'm going to need if I need to assemble things, disassemble things. The last thing you want to do is have to pee and you don't have any toilet paper because it's packed in a box and you don't know which one it is. So this is the first box. It's going to go on the counter. It has everything that I need. So I think everyone kind of knows this tip, and forgive me if you guys already know most of these tips. Hopefully there's something in here that's kind of useful. But bagging your clothes that are hanging on hangers. That way you can transport them from one location to the next. Just take a garbage bag. I like to cut a slit at the top and slide them over the hangers and then tie the base. I'm sure this is a tip that a lot of you guys already know, but if you don't, take it from me. Use those plastic bags, keep everything together. When it comes to like liquids and stuff like that, you can use plastic bags or saran wrap to kind of put over the lids of any liquid products. That way, if there are any spills, hopefully that plastic will catch it. I prefer Ziploc bags. That way you can kind of turn the item upside down, close the Ziploc bag, so if there are spills, it'll be contained. Also, when it comes to using plastic wrap is your friend. If there are things that are already in place, like utensils, I have a set of my utensil tray. I don't really want to unpack that. I just wrapped it in plastic wrap, threw it at the bottom of the box, and when I get to where I'm going, I'll unwrap the plastic wrap and just slide everything back where it is. That goes for drawers as well. But make sure you clean out your drawers, okay? Don't just wrap up your drawers and everything in plastic wrap in your furniture and there's stuff in there that you haven't gone through. Okay, go through it first. If it's not too heavy, I would say wrap your stuff in plastic. Wrap your nightstands in plastic. And leave everything in the drawers. Those are essentially free storage, free boxes, if you're going to pay for movers. Invest in your movers, because the last thing you want to do is have your entire life stolen from somebody you rented off Craigslist, who had a stolen truck and never came back with your stuff. Okay? Do your research when it comes to movers. Mover brokers too. Don't just go directly to a moving company, not a company that's going to help you find movers. And if you have a couple, or if you have the $20 to spare, put an air tag in your most valuable items in one of the boxes with the most valuable stuff. If you're traveling across the country, you can track your stuff, right? If something goes missing, especially your most important stuff, if you're traveling with like really expensive stuff that you didn't take with you, throw an air tag in there. That way you can always kind of keep track of where everything is. Lastly, guys, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I do a lot of apartment upgrades. Although my apartment was brand new when I moved in here, there were things in here that I just did not like aesthetically. So I took them out and I replaced them with my own things. But unfortunately, when it's time to go, you have to put that stuff back. My motto, when you're changing things out to begin with, keep everything together in a Ziploc bag. Label it. Make sure everything is there. So when it comes to putting things back, you do that. Patch all of your stuff back if you want your security deposit back. All right, I have to go pick up a truck. That is all that I have for you today. I really hope there was something in here that was useful and something that you didn't already know. And if you're excited to see my new apartment, comment below. Can't wait, okay? Because I can't wait to show you guys our new place whenever we move in. So again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you guys on my next one. Peace.